Golly, it's a catfish. Nice one too. Nice one. Oh man, yeah, he's giving me a fit. I love it. I'm not kidding. This son of a gun is mean. He's just a good channel cat. They're strong this time of the year. We have water temperatures close to 60 and they perk up. Okay, are you done? No, he said I ain't done. You're just gonna have to be patient, old man. Well, that's the way we're gonna break the ice, folks. With a channel cat. A catch-all bait. No doubt. There we go. Got him in the net. That crappie net's just barely big enough for that fish. That's what we're going to be fishing with today, is a 1/16 of an ounce finesse underspin. And so we're going to see what we can catch out here. In the rain! In the doggone rain. This is a perfect situation, perfect weather conditions to do that. An underspin works for crappie, bass, catfish, all kinds of species when it's overcast and raining. Let's see what we got right here. You know, that's about as healthy of a channel cat as I've seen in a long time. Beautiful fish, and he eat that underspin like nobody's business. Channel cat are up shallow. Not going to be too long before they're going to spawn. So this fish right here is up here to eat. And that's exactly what he did. He now, as far as tackle, I'm using a 6.5 foot sow belly rod, light action, 8-pound braid on a Daiwa Fago 2500 and a 6-pound test fluorocarbon leader and a wrecked out underspin, which I'm going to tie another one on, no problem. A lot of different colors will work under these situations right here. I like glow jigs and also bright colored jigs, but we're going to tie another one on and get busy and see what we can catch. Woo! I'm going to tie a trilene knot into this. This is a different underspin. This is a Roadrunner. Now, what I was using was a finesse, which is my favorite. This is a 1/16 of an ounce Roadrunner. And if you noticed, I have a real bright looking bait on right here. Got gold, pink in it. Color, as long as it's a bright color, I'm fine with it under conditions like this, folks. Okay. Now, to be honest with you, our target species was a crappie. But, you know, let's talk about facts. An underspin will catch anything that swims under these conditions. These are perfect conditions for an underspin. As far as my setup, you know, this is a perfect setup. Lightweight rod, light action. Of course, it's a sow belly. I love this rod because it is so light in your hand. Oh, 2500 size reel, 8-pound braid, and a fluorocarbon leader. Now, my favorite knot is a double uni knot because I'm an old timer. I know how to tie a lot of different knots connecting braid to fluorocarbon, but a double uni, I can tie it so quick, and it's such a strong knot. It's my favorite. That old man's got hair in his ears. There he is. Golly. My goodness, folks. Let I'm out here searching for some more crappie. This is a good one. He slammed that bait. That's what I'm talking about. They just absolutely eat it. Look here. What a crappie. I'm just covering water. That's another mule. Golly. Can't believe how hard he hit that. That fish wanted that bait. And the sign that he wanted that bait is way down in his mouth. Come here, boy. Golly. I'm surely going to work this point right here. My goodness. That was just bam. That's how hard they hit them. Golly. Woo. That's what kind of fish is laying on them points right now. And what I'm doing is, this is what I normally do all the time. I'm going to face the wind, throw into the wind, and bring that presentation back. It's a natural presentation. The fish, their heads are towards the wind. They don't even know you're there like that. Now, that's a key point when it comes to either bass fishing or crappie fishing. Fishing to the wind. Now, that's just my opinion. Let's let him go. Go on back, boy. There he goes. Now, these baits, well, they're amongst the easiest to fish. All you do is make a cast and reel it in. That's about it. Every once in a while, now these fishes, that fish is about 5 or 6 feet deep. Once it sinks to that level, all I'm going to do is reel it in slow, just enough for that spinner to turn. And every once in a while, I'll let it fall. And because there could be a fish following it. And when you do that, that could trigger a strike. And usually, if they are one following it and he's interested, the strike could be on the fall. But for the most part, all I do is make a cast, let it fall to that level, 5, 6 foot in this case, and just bring it back slow. Just a steady reel. That blade is doing all the work. That's all you have to do. And what's fun about it, folks, like I said, there's no telling what about it. There he is. Boy, he nailed it. It was just boom. They hit these baits a lot harder, folks, than a jig. Just a regular crappie jig. When they hit it, they mean to have it. And like I said, overcast, rainy days. I'm glad the rain quit, by the way. It'll probably return, but see how far he ate that. That little spinner on the back of that bait causes that, no doubt. But he absolutely nailed that bait. It was just boom. They'll not slacken your line. They hit it so hard. Okay. Looky there. Let's let him go. I tell you, he'd be supper if I was hungry. When you buy these baits, these underspins, if you've never used them before, let me say this, folks. Right here where the swivel is, make sure there's no paint in that swivel, because if you do, that blade won't turn. Deems that bait ineffective, and there's a lot of them on the market that's like that. I seen some the other day. I ain't gonna mention where, but all those swivels was just full of paint, overspray. That's a bad deal. You can dig it out with a real sharp knife, that paint and get that swivel to turn, but it's a pain. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So you need to watch for that. That blade's got to be spinning, and you want it to spin on a slow retrieve, fast retrieve, medium. You want it to spin. That's what it's for. There he is. That's crappie. Oh, get out of my motor. That's a crappie. And I recognize the head shakes, folks. Eat that Roadrunner. Golly, what a fish. That's a big son of a gun. And that's what these underspins will do for you. They'll catch you some big fish. Some of the biggest crappie I've ever caught has been on underspins through the years. Golly, golly. That is a big one by Ned. Hey, it's a darn big one. They ain't no other way to cut it. They ain't no other way to say it. It's a doggone good one. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. This is fact. I'm one of them old men that likes to catch good ones. And hey, man, that's a good one. Okay? And that's what underspins will do for you. That's my two favorite types. I'm going to mention it again. Roadrunners and finesse underspins. I catch big crappie. They'll catch anything that swims, as y'all want to see. Even a catfish fish. Let's let him go. All right, fish. Go on back in the wash on it. Yeah. Hey. Woo. Let's catch another one. There he is. That one hit right behind the boat. Golly, knocked the far out of that. Quit. You're done. You're done. You ain't that bad. You ain't big enough to put up all that fuss. Good hook set. That's where you want to get them, right there. Well, you want to get them anywhere you can because it's good for you. Let's let him go on it. Go on back, little feller. Whoa. Well, folks, these little baits right here can be modified in a lot of different ways. Now today, I wished I would have brought my gold blades with me. I have a deal there that's got gold blades. It would have been a perfect day for gold blades. I think I would have got a few more bites, but we was still blessed and caught a few fish anyway. Underspins, well, they're dynamite when it comes to crappie. I want to say God bless each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for all the great comments, everything you do for this channel. Hey, ha ha ha! Whoa. And remember, go fishing when you can, because it's good for you.